It's just never ending, Nez Nation. I mean, this woman is completely unhinged. I've been listening to some of your comments too. I cannot be in more agreement with you. I cannot concur anymore. I mean, some of you guys have been saying this kind of repeated phrase that I've been noticing in the comments. How on earth did anyone appoint this woman? How did she become a lawyer, eh? How did anybody appoint her a district attorney is beyond anybody's scope of reality, of cognition, of practicality, of just logistical sense. It makes no sense at all. The woman just won't stop. So anyway, wow, today's video, I've got some blockbuster clips for you. Fani Willis, so in previous video, I lose track. I can't remember if it was a day ago or even last night. I just can't remember because she just keeps blowing her top every freaking day. But in a previous video, I showed you an excerpt where she said, the train is coming. She says, they keep coming after me. I'm not embarrassed by anything I did. I've got more clips. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave in the end screen so you can check that out, or just go to my YouTube or Rumble channel. There's a new clip, new released footage of her talking at this Easter egg hunt for the community, because, you know, she really cares about the community, where she gets really testy and really, she almost snaps at this reporter when it comes to her relationship, her reputation. And then there's another clip I'm going to share with you where she talks about, you know, her not doing anything wrong. And this is what I'm going to do. And I'll show you a clip of that. And then the pit bull, oh God, I love the pit bull. He responds with just a simple, powerful, impactful statement. I'm going to share that with you coming up. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a great video. But first, let's start with this clip right here where she gets testy and icy and snaps at this reporter. Check this out. You're going to love this.
In this case, like in every case, we will handle things in a way that we believe is reasonable, in a way that is lawful. I think what the media should focus on this case and everything, are the charges, the facts, and the law, and leave all the drama behind. I'm 52 years old. It really ain't that interesting if I'm in a relationship or not. It just ain't. It's not cool to anybody, and it ain't that sensational of a story. So let's focus on the case and the law and the facts.
Oh, whoa, take it easy. Take it easy, Fani. Let's focus on the facts. I don't know why people just focusing on the drama of my relationship. I'm 52 years old. It ain't that cool. It ain't that interesting. Well, actually, contrary to what you may believe, yeah, nobody's really interested in what the two of you guys did in Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I'm gonna take it to the jail. Incarceration, Fani G, cash money. Nobody really cares about the particulars or the physicality or, yeah, nobody really cares about your relationship. But you've gone on and basically aired all your dirty laundry publicly live for the whole world to know. And you're going after a former president. So, yeah, it's not necessarily interesting. Nobody really cares about your relationship. Nobody really cares about you, other than the fact that you're committing this egregious felony under perjury, misappropriation of forfeiture funds, hiring an underqualified prosecutor, lying about your relationship, lying about God knows what else, lying about cash money G. That's what makes it interesting, is because you're actually breaking the law. Nobody's interested in you narcissistic megalomaniac. We're interested in seeing justice, because if you were really for the people, cash money G, you'd actually care for justice too and stop with this miscarriage of justice of you still remaining on this case when you should have been recused. But because we live in a DEI woke mind virus parasitic infected state of the union right now, that's the only reason you're still on this job. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I really, really feel sorry for the people of Atlanta. I feel sorry for Fulton County. I feel sorry for all the amazing lawyers, attorneys, and criminal justice officers who are trying to do the right thing, because you are a blemish. You're a smear to all of their reputations. Okay, I've got one more clip, and then stick around. I'm going to show you what Sadow says in response. Here's another clip from another, essentially another interview at that specific location at the Easter egg. And you'll be able to tell the difference from the camera angle and where they're standing, where she basically says the same thing as she always does. Being a gaslighting, sociopathic narcissist, she says, I didn't do nothing wrong. Check this out.
But there's one district attorney in the state and really around the country that has had the courage to do this, and she continues to do it. So the case landed in Fulton County, not by anything that I did, but by the actions of others. And when a case lands in my jurisdiction, I'm going to prosecute it. And that's the end of that.
I mean, the ego, it's like, I've said this so many times, that she is going to fight tooth, nail, claw, scratching, fang, bloody. She ain't going nowhere. She could be hauled off in literally chains, and she would still be like, I'm not being taken off this case. Is it really surprising that Nathan Wade gave his letter of resignation immediately after Judge Pussycat McAfee's decision? No. Is it surprising at all that Fani Cash Money G. Willis accepted his letter of resignation without any hesitation, without any delay? No. Are we surprised by this demeanor? Everything. You see, guys, this is it. Looking at it from Aristotle's rhetorical principles. Every single thing. Letitia Big Shame James, Cash Money G. Willis, Kamala the commie, the wizard, the grand wizard of all this, the Obama consortium, Clintons, Schumer, Raskin, all of them, Schiff, they all throw condemnations to Trump and the like. They all think they know better than you and me what's best for you and me, the American people. They all are essentially committing a grave miscarriage of democracy, justice. They are violating their oath of office in multiple ways, in multiple levels. And yet they're the ones that are calling him the narcissist and the egomaniac and the cheat and the liar. The hypocrisy is galactic, y'all. It's galactic. Here is Sadow's unbelievably succinct, powerful. He's always a man of few words, but when he uses those words, they are highly impactful and effective. Check out what Sadow says. So you can see right up there, Sadow posted a picture of that interview that I just showed you with this powerful, emphatic statement. The Pitbull Steve Sadow, Trump's attorney, Trump's lawyer, says, does political ambition, opportunism, and pretentiousness equal courage? Capital? No. And who's he talking about? Of course, he's talking about Cash Money G. Willis, who should have been recused, should have been disqualified, should have been disbarred, should have faced some kind of prosecutorial charges, criminal charges of the like, etc., for all the felonies she committed. Does political ambition, opportunism, and pretentiousness equal courage? All of the things, these words that she uses, this vernacular and language, probably coached by Kamala, probably coached by the Obama consortium, all of these things that these declarations that Cash Money G and the consortium makes, it's literally self-projection. They're talking about themselves. Oh, I'm only here for the people. Oh, I'm only here to do what's right. I'm the district attorney. The judge made the right decision. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not embarrassed. The media is making a big deal out of this. My relationship is not that interesting. Why are you guys snapping at reporters? Why are you guys talking about my relationship? I'm 50. I mean, it's gaslighting. She has a black belt in gaslighting. She has a black belt, 3rd degree black belt in narcissism. She's a ninja grand master of opportunism, pretentiousness, and megalomania. This is the epitome of what's wrong with DEI. So I throw this off to you guys. What do you guys think of this interview? Obviously, in Judge McAfee, Pussycat McAfee's order, he says there's a odor of mendacity. There's an appearance of impropriety, citing the different times. I mean, you're a prosecuting attorney. You're not supposed to be talking about an ongoing case in the public using this kind of slander. I mean, it's not only the appearance of impropriety, it is an absolute abomination of impropriety. It is an absolute defamation and violation to the extremist consequence of the law. You're not supposed to be talking about an ongoing case with the public, with news reporters, with journalists on live TV, national television. What is wrong with you? There is no impartiality. There is no fairness. There's no way Trump and the other defendants will ever receive a fair and impartial trial. Impossible. So I throw this off to you. What do you guys think of all this? What do you think of what Cash Money G Fani Willis said? What do you think of Steve Sadow said? Do you think, and here's a specific question I want you to comment on. Is there a possibility that Trump and the other defendants, after all this hullabaloo, after all this debacle, this dramatic saga, and all of the egregiousness committed by Cash Money G, is it possible for Trump and the other defendants to get a fair and impartial trial moving forward? Give me a capital yes in the comments if you think there is an opportunity for a fair impartiality, or give me a capital no in the comments. Yes or no? I want to hear from you in the comments. Yes, there is a possibility for fairness and impartiality. No, there's literally no chance. You guys know what I think. It's definitely capital NO, but I want to hear from you. As always, I'm going to keep you up to date. I mean, this saga just keeps unfolding. It keeps on rolling. This train ain't going nowhere. And you know the train of Nez Nation ain't going nowhere. I'm going to keep you covered. There's nobody better in the business. I'm going to make sure that I share with you all the breaking, up-to-date, live news updates from this trial and everything else, because we need to get our country back. It is time. Mainstream media won't talk about any of this stuff. Legacy media won't talk about any of this stuff. It's time to get our country back. So I really look forward to hearing from you. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I try really, really hard to respond to all the comments, but it's literally impossible. I could spend years and years just trying to respond to all the comments on one video. Obviously, members get first priority. Super chats and super thanks get first priority. Consider becoming a member. It only costs you a cup of coffee for the whole month. It's kind of, pretty much nothing. You spend more at your local coffee shop in 30 seconds than you would supporting the truth here in America, what legacy media won't show you. So think about becoming a member. It's really nothing. I would really appreciate it. You get all sorts of perks. You get badges on live streams. You get comment priority. You get shout outs. You get special exclusive content. The whole kit and caboodle. It's amazing. Also, if you've made it this far, don't forget to become a Nez Nation Insider. It is our free newsletter, so you never miss out on it. It's free. It's absolutely free. It's in the pinned comment. You click on that link and click on the option for free newsletter. Put in your best email, and bada boom, you're bing. You're done. Hasta la pasta. See you wouldn't want to be ya. It's fun. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's free. We don't spam. We don't share your email with anybody. Also, if you're listening on the podcast or somewhere else, it's in the description of the video or in the show notes. So make sure you become a Nez Nation Insider. It's your fail-safe, sure-proof way of never missing out on anything. So make sure you become an insider, and I promise you it's going to be worth your while. We are never going to stop. We're only 8 months away from the election. It's just, things are just starting to get cooking. We need to understand the truth. We need to get our country back. It's time. It is time we are doomed. This is the most consequential election. This is the most consequential year of our republic since 1861. It is time to get our country back. With your help and your support, I can keep busting these videos out. We need the truth. Make sure you check out these videos right here. If you haven't already, I just published these. They are absolutely fantastic. I'll see you over there. Go click on one of these if you haven't seen those already. Subscribe and follow. And as always, Nez Nation, God bless you. God bless your families. And God bless America. I'll see you soon.